Hi, I'm Sarah Wood, and welcome to the game Where in the World is Valentino Cupid? Materials and lock setup. The required materials you will need for this game are as follows: large breakout box, hasp block, letter lock, set to PERTH, 3-digit lockbox or small box with a 3-digit lock, set to 499, directional lock, set to left, right, up, 4-digit number lock, set to 2703, markers, at least one black marker for each group, as well as a variety of colors, a white crayon, Legos or other making and building resources, an internet-enabled device, and digital resources. You will need to print out all of the digital resources and an exit slip for each student. Game setup. Inside the large breakout EDU box, you will place the printout of Cupid or place another object inside that represents Cupid. You will also place the "You Found Cupid" sign, exit slips, and Legos or other building and making materials inside. Place the hasp on the box and attach the letter lock, directional lock, and 4-digit number lock. Place the postcards inside the small 3-digit lockbox. This game was designed to be a linear game in that each time a group unlocks a lock, they give the lock to the teacher, who will then provide them with the next clue. Clue 1. The game will start out by the teacher showing the students the introduction video that sets the storyline for the game. The teacher will have markers set out on the desk and will give each student the eye chart, which will be folded in half. The students will need to read the eye chart to receive a marker from the teacher and color in the square to reveal the hidden website link. The teacher will need to write the link inside the square with white crayon before giving it to the students. The link will lead them to a news video that they will watch to determine the next clue. Students will listen to the video between the chief agent and Cupid. The chief agent references the coordinates, which can be found in the running ticker at the bottom of the video. They will go to the coordinates, determine the location of Rottnest Island and the marsupial as the quokka. Using a computer or map, they will look up Rottnest Island and determine the nearest large city is Perth, which will open the letter lock. Students will give the letter lock to the teacher, who can ask what the marsupial was before handing the group the next clue. Clue 2. The second clue begins when the teacher hands the students the 3-digit lockbox, or the box with the 3-digit lock. The box will have a picture of the yen bill and code on the outside. Students will need to determine that the bill is the yen and then use the spelling of the word and the code provided to open the lock with the combination of 499. Once the students open the box, they will find some postcards inside. Students will have to read through the postcards and determine the locations. They will then use the numbers on the addresses to determine the correct order of the cards. Then, using the city names and the addresses, the students will determine the directions to travel, starting in Tokyo, then Hiroshima, then Osaka, and ending in Kyoto. They will move west, east, and then north. Using those directions, they will open the directional lock. Clue 3. The final clue begins when the teacher gives the students the QR code sheet and black marker. They will use the clue at the top of the page to determine that they need to black out the numbers 2, 5, and 6. Once they color those in, they can scan the QR code, which will direct them to a categorizing activity. They will find 4 items that fit into the same category and click on each card. After categorizing each item, they will reveal the answers. Using the numbers in parentheses, they will put the categories in order and use the numbers to determine the 4-digit number lock code of 2703. Final breakout box. After removing all the locks from the hasp, the students will open the large breakout EDU box to find the "You Found Cupid" sign. They will use the provided Legos or other building materials to build a trap for Cupid so he cannot escape again. Students or the teacher should take a picture of the trap and share it on social media with the hashtag CupidBOE, so everyone can see the traps that others have made. Students can complete the exit tickets and turn them into the teacher. I hope that you and your students have fun playing this breakout EDU game.